Summer learners! Welcome back to STEAM Camp. It's Miss Nicole from San Mateo County Libraries, and I'm so happy to be here. So, for today's STEAM Camp, we're going to do Symmetry nature art. But before we begin on the activity, I want to remind you to join the Summer Learning Challenge at summerlearners.org. Don't forget to fill out your summer learning log so you can be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship. So go to summerlearners.org and fill out your summer learning log. So, for today's STEAM Camp, we're going to do Symmetry nature art. And to do that, you're of course going to need to go around your neighborhood or in your backyard and try to find some leaves or some pine leaves or pine cones, because we're going to make some fun art prints with them. Alright, are you ready to create something fun? Cool. I'm going to change the camera view down to the table so that you can see how this activity is going to work. Okay, so some things that you're going to need are, of course, newspaper to help with your masterpiece messes, paper for your masterpiece that you're going to make the Symmetry nature art prints with, some paint. I have purple paint right here and blue paint. This is temper washable paint, some napkins, a pencil or a pen. You might want to grab your paintbrush for small leaves and small things, and some water to wash your paintbrush. And of course, some leaves. So I found some fun leaves. This big maple leaf, small maple leaves, and some really fun things like this pine cone from around my neighborhood. So, how are we going to make art prints out of this? And how is it going to be symmetrical? Well, to do the symmetry part, we're going to fold our papers in half like this. So you can see a nice line down the middle where the fold is. And if you want, you can take a ruler or something with a straight edge, and you can draw a straight line down the middle. I like to do it like this. And you take your pen, pencil, and marker, and you can draw a line to help guide you. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint the leaves and stamp it onto the paper like that, right where the line is. So we want to see how cool nature can be and how symmetrical things are. See how the leaves and this line for this maple leaf perfectly follows the straight line we just drew. We have about 2.5 leaves on this side and 2.5 leaves on this side for this one big leaf. So I like to start from the biggest to the smallest, just to create some cool prints. But you can do it however you want. For this one, I'm going to, you can stamp it. Leaf into the paint like this. You don't need a lot of paint. You just want to try to basically create a stamp. And sometimes this is where your paintbrush gets heavy. It's very handy because then you can just paint the leaf like that. To get some print from the full leaf. This is a really big one. It's almost hard to get it fully painted. take your ends and follow the line and press down to make a nice stamp. And it's okay if you get messy. That's what makes it so fun. And lift. Ta-da! And we have a cool star leaf pattern that we stamped onto the paper. Let's try this leaf. We'll do it in blue. So again, I'm going to take, since it's smaller, it's easier to get paint on the leaf. I'm going to take it and stamp it into the paint a little bit so it's nice and covered. Like that. And we're going to stamp it again. I'm going to try taking it from the line, the point at the top, and match it with the line that you drew as a way to guide you on the paper. And I like to layer the paint like this, but you can do it however you want. Just explore and see what fun prints you can make. How about our pine cone? So for this one, I think I'm going to do it this way, where I want it to have the pine cone and the leaves kind of branch out this way, and then I'm going to flip it and branch it out this way and stamp it on the paper like that. Well, what do you think? Will that work? Let's try it. Let's do blue. I'm just going to try to get some paint on here, pressing down. Again, you can use your brush if you want, since these leaves are so tiny. But I like to stamp it. Oh, I lost a leaf. Oh no! It's okay, we can still use it. And I'm going to roll the pine cone into the paint. And let's see. Let's try doing it this way. So I'm going to take the end of the pine cone, put it right here on the line, and press it down. And see if we can get a cool, kind of a little stamp there. Alright, how about the other side? Let's get some more paint on here. And press. And if you get some fingerprints on here, that's okay. So it makes it so fun. Doesn't that look so cool? What about our little leaf that broke off the pine cone? Let's do it like this. On the line. And stamp. And that is such a fun print. Let's do, I have these little maple leaves have some real fun little bits right here that we can try to paint with. Let me grab it. So it's kind of symmetrical too. You have two little leaves on the side. It's kind of hard to see. But let's try painting with it. I'll do purple. And it's okay if the colors mix. And I'm going to put it down here and press. Tiny press. I got some paint from my finger, but that's okay. You see a little bit purple too. And now we have this fun little nature art print. So you can keep painting and keep exploring and see what fun patterns you can make from nature that you have found from your backyard or around the neighborhood. And of course, it's a really big fun mess that you can make. I like to call these hands painty hands. And you don't have to use 2 colors. You can use as many colors as you want. But these are the 2 colors I have on here. All right. So let's change the camera view back up and conclude this activity. All right, thank you summer learners for joining me today for STEAM Camp. I hope you liked my masterpiece of Symmetry nature art, and I hope that you get to explore and find some fun things to paint with. So before I sign off, I want to remind you to keep checking our website for other STEAM Camp activities at smcl.org/virtual-experiences and follow us on social media at SMC Libraries. Goodbye, summer learners. I hope you have a wonderful day.